Test, 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 test. Need to see if I'm coming through on my end. Usually takes a few seconds for it to pop up as live stream instead of preparing, but here I am. Usually takes a few and I'm coming through loud and clear. Now, while I'm getting this shared out, welcome to Alan Wake Chapter 3, where our total death count so far is 2, and we will keep track for the rest of the playthrough. Chapter 3, and it just gets, I'd say this is where it gets more interesting, but the game as a whole just consistently gets more interesting. Let's see, where's... Warm in the house tonight. Sun just went down and it's still hot on this side. Now, where are shameless plugs? And we have we gotta check out 3 different places. Now, last we left off, we battled a mad flock of birds, and the lady at the diner called, letting Alan Wake know she has his manuscript, so... what happens now?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were busy. Well, I'll show you her tray. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Island. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
So we got some more critical information. No one remember Thomas. There's no record of Thomas Zane, but there's record of him being in Bright Falls and on the island. We've seen a diver, and there's Diver's Island.
How about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
And there's either what appears to be oil or some of that black substance. Buddy, if you walk any slower, Alan Wake will qualify for Social Security by the time we get there.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratch and Hang. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
And here we begin. Yeah, I'm trying to stay quiet during the expedition so we can get the story.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose.
Yes.
Drinking coffee from someone obviously drugged.
Amused to inspire
Or
you.
seemingly drugged.
She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Back to work, boy.
I ain't working for you.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
It's Bucktooth Charlie! How you doing, Charlie? Nice to see you again, buddy. When all this is over, I'll come back.
12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Charlie, when all this is over, I'll come back, take you, bring you to the city, make you a star. Promise, I'll see you again when this is all over. Even if I don't save my wife, I'll save you. I mean it now.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark. My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well, I ain't the way you are, bud. Well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but I ain't been drinking either, you know? Well, you sound like a man with a problem.
It's getting hot to wear this headset.
Outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt? I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think you better go. Well, maybe... Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
No, gotta go get it. I don't want the copyright claim. Don't want the copyright claim. Not gonna listen to that radio. I can't hear radio. Now, one song I will play the whole way through, and it's worth the copyright claim, is the song War that plays later on. Through a just amazing sequence to boot. But other than that, I can't hear your music.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Stay right where you are, slave.
I have rights. The Constitution says so. My taxes paid for those bullets!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
You don't see nothing! Ugh. You guys put this much attention on missing person cases? Again, my taxes are paying for those flares. Stop wasting my money. Those are really my bullets. My tax dollars pay for them. I want accountability. I'll sick my agent on you guys. Now you boys done it. You done ticked off the darkness. Now let me catch my breath.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Now you done it. The birds are mad. Who's all big and bad now? Getting taken down by a bunch of crows. Hope you boys had health insurance. And got the FBI on me. This is some vacation. Osborne fire detector.
This is James. fight or anything. My name is... Hey, come on! Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whip of load of scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at him. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Yeah, this here is how they pinpoint the location of forest fires from the tower. I've watched a YouTube video on how they work before. It's pretty interesting.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
You sure that's where you want to go, Alan? Gotta get me a weapon.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
You know, every generator mini game in every game ever.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's some fix. Probably cause a leak and catch on fire IRL. Finally, some light. Now we can see where we're going. Now if we can just get a gun.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Now we're talking. No, I'll not be throwing flashbangs just yet. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Light, 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 light! Not bullets in a gun, but it'll do. That's some up the road. But I'm not gonna get the copyright claim! No, 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 no! Things I... Oh, now that was a nicely executed maneuver. Wish I could say that was intentional. Gameplay makes me look better than I am. Oh, what the darkness wants me to finish the book! Why is it trying to kill me? I mean, seriously! This is counterintuitive! Somebody give me a gun! Ugh. You ain't so tough now, are you? Not after a flashbang.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Come on, Alan.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Oh, you didn't!
Mr. Wake? Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Yeah, you'll get me, Nightingale. That's what your wife's divorce attorney keeps telling you. Flare. Oh, now we're talking my language.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Darkness controls them. Oh, Nance. Thought I was gonna have to upgrade the death counter there. And I could have made this a lot easier by strategically using those lights. Now, here's where we're gonna go. Light. Checkpoint. So if you never played this, like, it is such a relief when you get to the checkpoint. To be going just...
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Hey, Levi.
Had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow.
How are you doing?
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Yeah, I was right. Come on, flare gun. Now I feel like I have a light. Oh, you need a light? Again, like I said, just the sense of atmosphere this game. Just this game's complete sense of atmosphere, how it just makes you feel so isolated while being completely out in the open. Listen, Resident Evil used claustrophobic environments to great effect, but that's what I love about this one, is it really does the opposite, and it just relies on just being completely out in the open to scare you or unsettle you. Glad to be streaming this game before the sequel comes out. Like, it just makes the road to Alan Wake 2 just that much more special. I mean, there's a lot of people that have waited just a long time for this game, and it's just around the corner. I said, sadly, like I said in the first stream, this game, which me and a lot of others consider to be an absolute masterpiece, had the misfortune of launching on the same day as Red Dead Redemption. Time to up the death counter.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Now you're throwing pipes at me? Yeah, even inanimate objects can kill you, and Just wait till some of the bigger stuff gets possessed by the darkness. When this is over, I'm suing Home Depot.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh, the better flashlight. Like the fire hose in The Shining coming to life and lunging at Danny. I can't wait to get the best flashlight in the game. Yeah, that's a sentence I just said. The best flashlight in the game. Death counter up to 2. Oh, thought I was gonna have to up the death counter again. Not out of the woods yet. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up, buddy! That was very rude. Ain't no one told you it ain't nice to sneak up on someone in the dark? In light, you can hurt them. That is like one like weird thing about this. Well, not weird, but like one oversight with this game. The stronger your light gets, the harder it can be to read these messages. Night Springs.
Unaware that they're merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. tonight's episode, A Family Occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you are well pleased, Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
It's amazing how little things like those Night Springs episodes or the radio broadcasts add to the atmosphere. Yeah, I just got attacked by a bulldozer. Go, wait your turn! You'll get your autograph soon enough, and there it is. Didn't I promise bigger stuff would attack? I just almost forgot it. Well, I did kind of forget it attacked this soon. Ugh. Oh, recognize the logo on the Bright Falls Power, Light and Power, and the special weapon caches hidden throughout?
I have never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
That scenery.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it. I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
You know, that is one thing I do, like, appreciate about how well this game was thought out. Like he said, this fits the textbook case of insanity. Like, the first time I played this, I wasn't sure if he was going crazy or if this really was happening to him, and neither one would have surprised me or disappointed me. Said, even though they're marketing the new one as a horror story, to me this was always a horror story. Hey Interval, how's it going?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Yeah, don't give me the copyright claim, please. Trying to avoid that. Find it kind of annoying that I can get a copyright claim when I'm not even monetized. We gotta make it to the mines. I forget the level length. I think this one is still kind of a reasonable length, but from here on out, like, they do get longer. Like, the penultimate level, like, that one could have easily been split into 2 episodes.
Welcome back to KBF-FM. Hope you enjoyed that too. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you did do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's going...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna split the last 2 chapters into halves.
Or heck, childish even. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel.
Yeah.
What I the one she was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life, I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Matt.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaking a few things loose.
So I finished Until Dawn yesterday. I'm doing a second playthrough now where everyone dies. And I did some research. Apparently there's a way you can get Emily shot. And I hate Emily, so guess which choices I'm taking in what path she's going down. Until Dawn, I can now say it's my second favorite after House of Ashes. Until Dawn, surprised for the first game in that format they tried. I was surprised how much more fair the QuickTime events are in Until Dawn versus Man of Medan.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
The only two people that died in my Until Dawn were Jessica and Emily, and I intended both of those deaths.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Darkness not happy. that I can't wait for the next Dark Pictures game. Might as well just call it the Event Horizon one. Hey! Here's your autograph. Oh. I've heard of the cart before the horse, but this is ridiculous. Why don't you just throw a train at me? Ooh, flashbangs. Now that was stupid. It's just a tornado that spawns without clouds. Nothing to write home about.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Ugh, power out. And some carefully timed dodges. Okay, like... Stay calm. That's 3 deaths so far. Okay, 4 deaths so far. Now I'm playing like a rookie. That's what I get for trying to take shortcuts. Didn't mean to use the flashbang, but I'm still alive, so not complaining. Combat does tend to get a little hairy in this game at times. I wonder how it's going to be more refined in the second game. Alan Wake isn't going to be the same stumblebum he was in this one, I'm sure. Now we climb and thermos, even though these things are completely pointless. Follow.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Now this stuff again, whatever it is, no sign of the lights, I mean the light sensitive paint. Which really, if that paint reacts to the light. Okay, who threw... But really, if that paint reacts to the light, then shouldn't it be visible in sunlight? Oh, I can't wait to get a pump shotgun. Doesn't do as much damage as the double barrel, but the rate of fire more than makes up for it. Bird? Oh, paint. Again, same logo from the power company. More flares. Now make sure it's loaded. did not mean to use that many flashbangs, but to not up the death counter, I was left no choice. Light.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Ooh, pump shotgun. Oh, you want an autograph too? And you, that was very rude trying to sneak up behind me like that. No. Oh no, Okay, that was not intentional.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Shift may cause cancer.
Come on, whatever you... Oh, these guys are so annoying. Hate those enemies because of how much time they take to fight. Like, people who attempt speed runs on this game, they've got to be a nightmare.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
And now it's throwing cars at me. make this jump. Come on, Alan. Yeah. Railroad. So that's why it pays to save your more heavy weapons. And sometimes fight smarter. Yep, flare gun ammo, always.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
No, I'll not take the rifle ammo. Oh, there it is. Now we climb the ladder and make ourselves one step closer to the end of this episode. Makes me wonder, will the second one be broken up into episodic format? One thing I do like about that, and especially now that I can stream...
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
I like the way he had to point out spelling errors. I was saying the fact that it is broken up into episodes, if you're streaming this, it theoretically gives you perfect stopping points. I say theoretically because, as previously discussed, some stages get just a little bit too long for their own good. Ugh, man. What's that? Tunnels to Cauldron Lake. I hear you!
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Hey, Sniper, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. You'd see, I'm finally getting around to streaming one of my all-time favorites. I've never even heard of that one. What's Deep Art Prototype about?
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Get pretty intense, or is it not that good? I'm holding out hope for the Texas Chainsaw game. That looks like it'll be fun to play. I just wonder what future content they're gonna add to the game. Like, are we gonna get... what other family members are we gonna get? Are they gonna do, like, a remake Leatherface skin? Because so far, like I said, it's just the Cook, Leatherface, and the Hitchhiker. So I just hope... I know it all depends on licenses, but if they can get some of these other characters, it would be great. The rights to that franchise are even more messy than Halloween ever thought about being. I mean, not Halloween, Friday the 13th. And we all know what a mess that was when... I mean, as great as the game is, they weren't allowed to do any more for it. But at least we got the farewell update and everyone was given max level and all the best perks. Friday the 13th is the game that just, like Jason, it just won't die. But they're gonna... unfortunately they're pulling the plug. But it's been one resilient game. Let's see what's up here. What do we got here? And again, I don't know why I'm making a point to go for Oh, that is a beautiful sight. But this here, this is what I'm talking about with the sense of isolation. The flashlight feels like it shines on for miles and you're all alone. If anything with the Texas Chainsaw game, I think if they can't get the license to other fan favorite characters like Chop Top, and they're gonna have to resort to creating original family members, that's probably gonna hurt it in the long run.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah, the last cable car ride was just lovely. Whoa, this good cable car. That could have ended badly. That's probably an achievement, shooting all of those. Come on. Whoa. Oh, no way you'd get me on one of those bridges. Oh, no. Oh, no. That, no. No way I'd survive that IRL. Power company cash. Thanks, Sniper. Really, a big part of just being good at this game is just being aware, like, more so than some other games, just being aware of your surroundings. And not often, but every now and then, your best option might just be to book it. Well, you see, there's been times, and there'll be times where if I'm about 98% certain I can make it to the light, I'm gonna run for the light. Now, what's that? CWTZ, Cynthia Reeler, Thomas Zane. Now switch to the flare gun. To be forewarned. If you can forestall the enemy's attack, then you have effectively won. Wasted some ammo on that one, but I handled it like a champ. Yeah, that quote, I've been reading the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi, greatest samurai ever to live. The book is his take and beliefs on strategy. And one of the things he said in the book is, if the enemy attacks first, you can lead him around, and if you can...
Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
I'm saying, if you could lead... If the enemy attacks first, you can lead him around.
I was close now. I had to get there fast.
And...
I dreaded what I was
Alan!
doing.
Hush! And if you can forestall the enemy's attack, you can effectively... You have effectively won. Book of Five Rings was great. It was a glimpse into the mind of a genius. I ordered another one of his books, Dokudo, The Path of Walking Alone. Dokudo. And the end of Chapter 3. Levi, Interval, Sniper, thanks for stopping by. Anyone watching this after the fact, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We will continue this playthrough soon. 3 chapters down, 3 to go. Still not sure if I'm going to do the DLC, but thank you for joining me. This has been fun. And here I am signing out, over and out.